thank you everybody. It's been great to see so many people here tonight to check out all the work that our projects have been doing over the last 6 months. So yeah, welcome. Cool. So how's everyone doing all right tonight? Good? Good? Awesome. All right, are we excited to hear from all of our projects?
Yeah.
I'll get out of the way in just a few minutes to let that happen, because we have a fantastic lineup of projects, but we just want to go over a couple of details first. So my name is Jesse Swetko. I'll be the MC for this evening. I'm one of the organizers here at Cover San Francisco. We're also going to have, during this opening, a section for organizations that are hiring civic tech positions to do a roughly 30-second-ish pitch. So if you're with an organization that is hiring specifically civic tech positions, maybe think about that for a little bit. In the next few minutes, we'll have a spot for people to come up and do those pitches. Cool. So, next slide. There we go. So first, we just wanted to introduce Code for San Francisco. We can show you hands how many people is the first Code for San Francisco event. Wow, great. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to have to see this. Yeah, welcome. So yeah, it's great to see so many new people here. So this is mostly for your benefit. So what is Code for San Francisco? We are a volunteer-run organization working on creating positive civic and social change in our communities by putting technology to work. Specifically, we like to point out that technology is the tool that we use, not necessarily the focus of our work. The focus is on the change that we are creating. To do this, we work on projects that explore issues in new ways, with new approaches. Often, this is in collaboration with our local governments and local community partners, as we often strive to build with and not for. We are a collection of neighbors, designers, engineers, data scientists, product managers, you name it, many other types of roles. So it's not just a technology organization. It takes a lot of talent to make a successful project. We're also part of the Code for America Brigade Network. So what that means is we're one of approximately 60 other volunteer organizations across the country, all working together to solve issues in our local communities, independently, but also collaborating and working together to do that. Cool. So if you come here on a typical Wednesday evening, which is our usual hack night event, so tonight is our project demo night, but typically this is what will happen in this room right behind me. This is our hack night. So if you come in next week, this is what you will see. So yeah, what are we doing tonight? So tonight is our project demo night. We try to do this about every 6 months. This is an opportunity for our projects to share out the work they've been doing, to reflect and take a step back and think about where they're going as well. So the format this is roughly 3 to 5 minute presentations, followed by approximately 2-minute Q&A. The timing's pretty tight, and we did start a little bit late, so we'll be trying to keep this very concise. We have a lot of projects to get through. We want to make sure people aren't sitting here for too long. We encourage you to tweet throughout the night if you feel so compelled. You can find our Twitter handle there, @SFBrigade, or you can use the hashtag SFBrigade. One other note, we are recording the presentations to post on YouTube afterwards. That includes the audio from the Q&A. So if you prefer not to be recorded, just let me know afterwards. We can make sure to edit that part out. So here's our schedule, pretty simple. So 7 o'clock start presentations, and then we hope to end it by 9. We can give some time afterwards to come out, talk with the projects, meet with them. We'll also be doing a break in the middle there, so around 8 o'clock we'll do a 10-minute break and let people get up and stretch. Cool, so as I mentioned earlier, we were going to try to give an opportunity for organizations hiring civic tech positions, because we imagine many people in this audience might be looking to do this work professionally. So we have this, we set aside this time to do approximately 30-second pitches. So if you are a civic tech organization that is hiring, if you just want to come up and maybe line up here in the middle. We'll start with our host, Code for America, and then we'll lead into the rest of the presentations. So yeah, we'll start with our host. We're going to say a few words from her. So I'll hand it over to Samantha.
Thank you, Jesse. Hi, I'm Sam. I work in this building every day for Code for America. We're doing a lot of great work here, and we want you to join us. So I am our recruiter. We're hiring for a lot of roles. We're going to be opening a design researcher role soon. We just opened up a content manager role. So if you love coming to the SF Hack Night and you want to do it all day long, you should check out our jobs page. I'm going to leave some of my cards on the back counter over there, so feel free to grab one. And just email me. Like, I'm happy to talk, even if you don't have a role that's a fit for you, like just to talk about what we're doing so we can be connected. Add me on LinkedIn. And yeah, I hope to hear from some of you.
Ashley Myers. I'm with the San Francisco Digital Services team over at City Hall, about 4 blocks that way. And there's a bunch of us here tonight. Maybe you guys can raise your hands. Lauren and Rick and Hugh, and Jesse's one of us too. And just in the back is with the Office of Civic Innovation, a close internal ally. We are hiring product managers, engineers, designers, content writers or content designers, user researcher, so a whole bunch of roles. There's about 18 of us, and we are going to be adding 6 to 8 people in the next few months. So it's a chance to come join the team early while we're still figuring out how we operate. And we're working on things like affordable housing, the new cannabis legalization and registering of businesses, Airbnb and short-term rentals, small businesses, workforce development, legal aid for undocumented immigrants. So all sorts of cool stuff, and we would love to have you come and join us. You can Google us, or you can go to digitalservices.sfgov.org.
Cool. Do we have any other organizations hiring Civic Tech? Awesome. Okay. Well, like Sam said, a lot of us do this on a volunteer basis each week. If you're interested in making that sort of your full-time work, I encourage you to either check out Code for America or our team, or my team, better. San Francisco Digital Services team to find out more and see how you can get plugged in. Cool. There's a lot of work to be done, and it takes all of us to do it. So tonight, we're super excited to have a variety of projects in all sorts of different stages of the life cycle, from idea to beta to live to development, with as many different foci as you can see here, from data science to housing to vendor engagement. And so so we're super excited. So this is the order that they should be in, and we'll take a break about halfway through and again to let people get up and stretch their legs. So the organizing team, so I'm up here taking all the credit, but there's a lot of other people that help make this happen, so I just want to call out the other San Francisco organizers. We're all here this evening. I think we're all, so me, Jason, Chuck, Emily over there, and Alan in the back, and Anthony at the door. Oh, there we go. That's better. Maybe I need to project. So if you have any questions throughout the evening, just look for one of us, and we'll be happy to talk with you more. You can always drop a line at hello@sanfrancisco.org too. It's the best way to get in touch with us. We just want to give special thanks to our perennial sponsor, Microsoft, and also to our hosts and guiding star, Code for America. We wouldn't be able to do it without all of their support. We also want to thank, of course, all of our donors. And we want to give a special thank you to all of our presenters this evening. Everyone that dedicated their nights and weekends to put together these presentations and all of the work that they've been doing over the last 6 months. The projects and members are truly the lifeblood of the organization, so we really appreciate their participation in tonight. We just wanted to call out one other event that we're doing upcoming on March 3rd that people might be interested in. It's a one-day hackathon focused on what we can do with open data, so when governments and companies open up their data, like what things are possible. So as you can see there, like who we're looking for is basically anybody, neighbors, designers, and engineers, data scientists, people that are interested in open data. Or if you work for an organization that has open data and you're interested in seeing what types of questions can we answer with this data, we're looking for you as well. So if you're one of those, definitely reach out to us. We would love to start collecting challenges for this day. So you can visit that link to find out more, or even usually you should be able to find it as well. But so that's upcoming March 3rd, the Microsoft Reactor. So if you're interested, check that out.